hood, falling out the hood, falling getting money like a real one should. I'ma take a sip, get a little lit back in a bit, meditate, I think I should. No, we ain't friends, got me on 10.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wanted to make this video a while ago when the whole Patrice Bergeron retirement went down, but because no real official rumors really came from that, week span there about, Mark Scheifele's name, the Bruins and all that, nothing really concrete, I decided to wait, kind of gauge the situation week to week and see what happens, because if that's not what the point of summer is, I don't know what else it is. So here we are, it's August 14th, and what do you know, David Krejci's retired, officially now, he's gone. So David Krejci is gone, and Patrice Bergeron is gone. Mark Scheifele, ding, 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 your name is up. It is time for you to be a Boston Bruin. I don't know how this trade doesn't happen now. Like, this trade just jumped up to my #1 most expected trade coming into the next season, without a doubt. This is going to be the last big offseason move, I feel like, with a forward going into the 2023-2024 season. I genuinely believe that. If it doesn't happen, I will be shocked, because he fits the Boston mold perfectly, and Boston has some pieces that I think the Jets would be really interested in acquiring in a Mark Scheifele deal. So at this point, I think this is a given. I don't know what else holds this deal back. You have so many, both of these teams, Boston needs a center. Mark Scheifele wants out of Winnipeg. The Jets want, value for the guys they're getting right now. Look at the Dubois trade. You get Iafallo, you get Velarde, and you get that fourth-line Russian that I cannot remember his name for the life of me. The Jets want trades like that right now for their players. They want the Tyler Myers, Drew Stafford return that they got for Evander Kane back in the day. They want all the pieces that they can for these guys that don't want to be here, because they want to bring in talent, see what they can do with those guys, and maybe assemble a squad that's half decent with the players that are already still here from last year's team, and Kyle Connor, Josh Morrissey, Nikolai Ehlers, Cole Perfetti, the list goes on. There's a lot of good skilled players still in Winnipeg, obviously Connor Hellebuck. So the Jets are looking, for value in a trade, and I think Boston has that value. And in Boston's stand of things, you need a #1 center now. And Mark Scheifele is the most affordable #1 center in the NHL right now for the next coming up year. After that, you're going to need to pay him. He's going to be coming into his, late 30s, 33 years old potentially, 30 years old already. So I don't know. Are you going to be giving him a massive contract? That is kind of where the questions get brought up. Again, I think that there is a lot of value still in Mark Scheifele. I don't think giving him a $9 million contract for 9 years at 30 years old is a very smart idea. Like, if this one doesn't happen, I would just be shocked at this point. Like, I don't even want to go in depth about why it makes sense, because it does. It makes too much sense. You lose 2 centers. The Jets have a center. The Jets are looking for value for a player. You have immense value in guys that you could potentially move on from if you're Boston, because you were so damn good last year. Like, so good last year. You've got so many prospects you don't even need right now, but you also kind of do need. So it's a weird situation, and I like it. I like when 2 teams like this find themselves in differing situations that are kind of where their needs match up perfectly. And I really think that Chevy could make a deal with Boston, and I really think that Mark Scheifele would, more importantly, fit in well with Boston. Like, there have been a lot of teams that have been rumored for the Mark Scheifele discussions, like Toronto, for example. That one I've always shooken my head at. And it's not because I don't like the Maple Leafs. Shout out to Maple Leafs fans. It's because I don't genuinely think that Mark Scheifele would do anything moving the needle wise to the Leafs team with what his morale, everything about Mark Scheifele as the person, and the locker room guy, I just don't think that contributes to what the Leafs need to find success. But with Boston, I don't know. He could be the perfect fucking mix for the Boston market, for the Boston attitude. This is a guy that doesn't swear on the ice, apparently, and has, is a little clean book. He doesn't swear nothing. What the heck's all around type guy. So, I don't know. Mark Scheifele is an interesting player. He's an interesting name. The guy had a record-breaking 40 goals last year. 40 goals, last year. Like, record in goals last year. Like, the guy had a career season last year, is coming into a year where he was only making $6 million, so somehow the Jets even retained on that. Ooh, that's an appealing contract to so many teams out there. I don't know. I think this makes a lot of sense. And if it doesn't happen going into the season, I think that you're going to see Boston and Mark Scheifele be tied together for a while going into the deadline, especially if Boston is good or they're, still top 3 in their division and they're looking for a boost. I definitely think Mark Scheifele's name will come about there, because I don't think he re-signs with the Jets. But at the end of the day, I'm just a fan giving his opinion. But I saw this today, and I on my Twitter, and I had to talk about it. Like, if Mark Scheifele to Boston doesn't happen at this point, I don't even know what the point of making videos is anymore because I'm just going to be wrong about everything. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, as always, on what you think about this. Going to keep this one short. Also, welcome back. I know it's been a while, but we're going to have another video coming up about the defense in a couple days. Probably, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. So stay tuned for that. Peace, love, and positivity as always. Go Jets, go! Just wanted to get this out there, kind of just for the lulz. I think this has to happen at this point. It just makes too much sense. But yeah, peace, love, and positivity as always. Go Jets, go! I will see you guys in the next one very, very soon. It'll all be over.